Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about my sexual abuse. And if you go back, I will actually link it down in the description box below. My original one, it's really long and it's hard, but there are some inaccuracies because I was so fresh from the nightmare that made it come back so clearly. But it's the nightmare that actually turned us completely off from the church, the Mormon church. All of these videos will be titled, I Left the Mormon Church Part 1, Part 2. No, the first one will be called Growing Up Mormon. The second one will be called I left Mormonism, Part 1, my sexual abuse. The next one will be about I left Mormonism, Part 2, my young woman's, it just keeps going. So this one will be about my sexual abuse. This was in the really, not even spring, it was late winter of 2008 when this happened. And yes, I will say his name. And I was actually mistaken. He is not dead. I thought he was, but he isn't. Another reason why I'm correcting this. Okay. Sorry, this is just really hard. Like I said, I was almost 12, and this was for my youth temple recommend. Yeah, youth temple recommend. It's just, you can only go there for baptisms for the dead. They focus on the dead. They don't really focus on the living, they focus on the dead. Even though the current prophet has said that you need to come back to the fold now, it's almost the end of times, blah 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 blah. And I'm sorry, I'm going off track. This is not the point of the video. It's just, it's hard. But anyway, it's to go into the temple for baptisms for the dead and for confirmations. I grew these. I went from nada to a C cup when I was 6 years old. This man, I only remember his last name. He was the second counselor on the stake presidency, President Babcock. President Babcock and all of his daughters. He had 4 daughters, something like that. And his wife was flat-chested unless she was pregnant and nursing. So he kept her pregnant. But, you know, I had double D's at that time. So he walked behind me and he started rubbing my shoulders, and that was, just like a fatherly thing. He had done it before. But I was deemed old enough for him not to just rub my shoulders, but to go down my bra strap and touch my, caress my boob. I had woken up from a nightmare, and for some reason I had screamed, "No, Bishop, please." I knew it was somebody in the church. I didn't know how wrong I was that it wasn't the bishop. I loved the bishop at that time. He was like a father to me. He really was. He was like a father to me. It really is hard to talk about this, but it needs to be told. the Mormon church protects predators. I'm sorry, but they do. It's all over. I know so many people that have been hurt by the Mormon church. So many women, girls as young as 6 years old, raped by Melchizedek priesthood holders. And the church tells you not to go to the police, not to tell your parents, that they will handle it. Oh yeah, sure, they handled it. Oh sure, they handled it. He was moved up to first counselor of the stake presidency before I left. That's how they handled it. That's how they handle that stuff. And I'm not just saying the Mormon church is at fault. There are so many other churches that protect predators. All of the churches do, honestly. I'm sorry, but I'd have to write stupid on my forehead before I walked back in another church building, before I walked back into the temple, before I watched another general conference, before I trust anybody in the Mormon church ever again. And there are friends that I have that I know would never harm me because I've been best friends with them for years. And they are married, and they have kids, or they're trying for their own kids, or yeah. And I know you're listening, and I really do love you, and you know who you are. I don't say all men are rapists. I don't say all men are sexual abusers. I don't say all men are pedophiles. I don't. I refuse. But there comes a time to acknowledge it. And they won't. I don't know if you watch this far, but I do love you, and I miss you, and I hope to see you soon because I really have missed you. This topic is just so hard for me to open up about, and yes, I've opened up about it twice, and I'll probably put the other one to private so only I can see it because I did make a lot of mistakes in that video. But it's just so hard to put your faith in a religion anymore. I love God. I love my Savior. I love the Book of Mormon. I love the Doctrine and Covenants. I love the Bible. I really do. The reason I have chosen to become pagan is because I also believe that we do have to respect the earth. There is a time where we won't have her anymore, and we need to respect her while we can. Alright guys, peace out. I'll see you in my next video.